Long ago, on the fields of battle, in the year 2017, two men met to decide once and for all what the most metal things in the universe are. For there can be only one. What's more metal? With your hosts, Dan Weber, Tony Noah.
Hey, everybody!
Perfect timing on that sip.
I just took a sip immediately. You're like 2 seconds. I got time. Too late. I nailed. I stuck that landing like a SpaceX rocket.
There we go. That is the feel good story.
I think it is the feel good story.
Yeah.
The old. Yeah. I think of the SpaceX shuttle landing is more of like it's like a reverse Challenger. Like it hit the ground, then exploded. That's what. Went up, did some business, came down with some business. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to What's More Metal, the only podcast for two badass, eye-gouging comedians do the most metal shit in the universe. With me, as always, is the 70s sports mascot to my raging coke bender, Dan Weber.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm comedian Enrico Watt. With us, as always, is super metal producer Randy.
Yeah.
Give it up.
Yeah,
Lord
DJ
Raw
BJ. Lord Raw Dog.
Midnight Rider.
Dr. Anthony Fuckmaster.
Good old Tony Fucks.
Tony Fucks.
Tony
That's
Fucks.
what his friends call him.
Oh my God.
He's Dr. Anthony Fuckmaster at work, but Tony Fucks is
Holy shit. Tony Fucks sounds like the like the lost sweat hog from like he's
from
the guy from
X-rated
Greece.
version of the Sweat Hogs.
Yeah, it's the guy from Greece, like who like was just on vacation. He was shit, they let me out of juvie. Tony Fucks is back. Get in Grease Lightning, you piece of shit. Tony Fucks. Yeah, fuck yeah. Fuckacelli. He's Tony Fuckacelli's in here. Anyway, guys, this is What's More Metal. It's the only podcast where Dan and I, every week, we will pick two topics at random, and then with those topics, we find the most metal example in those topics, of those topics. And so this week, we're doing a couple of really great ones. We're doing most metal NFL tackles and most metal Super Bowl snack. So
Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
Was it exclusively NFL tackles?
yeah,
Oh shit.
that's how I had it written. But yeah, well, it makes sense because we're doing. You're like looking up. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna say if it happened anywhere around the game of football, I'm gonna allow it. That's so yeah, because who cares?
Yeah. I could probably tell you that these are NFL teams and you wouldn't know the difference. Like
There
you
you
would
go.
look at you wouldn't have any idea. Most of our listeners
the
probably
Sweat
have no
Hogs,
idea.
my favorite football team. Minnesota Sweat Hogs. Anyway, so I don't. Other than that SpaceX rocket landing perfectly, in my opinion.
The most metal way possible, which
most
is to
metal way
fucking explode.
Yeah, it landed perfectly in a ball of fire. Inside of a ball of fire.
No one was on that rocket, right?
No.
It was a test run. It was a
Yeah.
test run.
Yeah, once again, Tesla's overstating its self-driving capabilities. Nice try. Nice try trying to E-land, Elon. Huh? Well, I'm grounded. See you guys later.
That went down like a GameStop stock. It just fucking hit and blew the fuck up on impact.
My God, I don't know. We usually like to go over like some good news stories that happened this week, but we I don't know. Not a lot popped out at us this week. Like nothing really crazily bad. Like I mean, nobody died this whole week. I'm pretty sure. Only beautiful babies were born. It was a weird one. I will say this kind of metal news. Oregon's death rate exceeded its birth rate for the first time in its history. Pretty tight.
Hell yes.
Pretty
Well
tight.
done, Oregon.
Yeah. We did it.
Finally taking care of that radical overpopulation problem that we have here in the state of Oregon,
Yes.
which has more fucking less people per square foot than most states in the union.
Yeah. We got a good... We got 2 towns.
2.5. You gotta count Bend at this point. It's
yeah.
a sprawling. It's a cancer in the middle of Oregon.
I wasn't even counting Salem, our capital.
You're just going with Eugene and
I
Portland?
was just going with Eugene and Portland.
Hell yeah, I guess. I mean, it depends. Yeah, probably.
I was just like, I was just going Drain and Troutdale.
Enterprise. Drain and Sweet Home.
I don't know. Yeah. And anything, Randy? You notice anything happened?
Not really, no.
Yeah, tight ship.
Not
Tight
really.
ship. Oh, well, here's
I
some good
looked.
news. We got written up by the Willamette Week this week.
That's true.
Oh, that's right, we did.
Yeah. Only Us, and definitely not Assville. That piece of shit podcast that
Not
sucks.
Asheville.
Hosted by a couple of dicks.
Yeah.
You should listen to it just to know how much better our podcast is. Than that place.
I think the one thing we're missing is an ass rating on our podcast. Like,
That's true.
we definitely don't have like metal ratings. We're just like which one is best, which one
Yeah.
is most metal, but we don't have like this one's a power chord and this one slaps balls or whatever they say.
Yeah.
In Asheville, I don't know.
I feel like, yeah, we should. I mean, we've been pretty low key about our ass love, and which I feel like is.
That is a mistake.
I think we're all, we're butt people. We're butt folk in this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, for sure. For sure, Lord Raw Dog is.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to guesstimate, but I'm just saying. pretty safe assumption for most of us. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so pick up the most recent Willamette Week. Congratulations to Whitney Street and
Katie Wynn,
Katie Wynn for
Tory Ward.
Tory Ward, and that's it. For no, and all the others for
and the 2 other people.
being named Willamette Week's top 5 funniest comics. But yeah.
Oh, hijinks.
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 Yeah. Yeah. So that's fucking great. So anyway, very cool, and yeah. So that's kind of a cool little thing in Portland news that's happened. Guys, we've got a sponsor this week.
No shit.
Yeah,
What?
we got a new sponsor. I think it's a sponsor. Anyway, this is the ad that they told me to read here.
Okay.
Have you been injured in an auto accident? Then you need to call a doctor. What the fuck is your problem? Why are you still walking around, you sick fuck? Look, I'm not a lawyer, and I don't even know why you asked me that. You need a doctor. You've been in an auto accident. You're all... what the hell are you doing? You can't just walk... why are you watching TV or listening to podcasts? Jesus Christ, man. A 2-ton fucking piece of machinery just smashed into your body, and you're just like, hey, are you a lawyer? What the fuck?
I will say I wish I'd have gotten that advice the time I got hit by a car.
Yeah.
Because I immediately dusted myself off, went and caught a bus, and went and did a comedy show. Which was, in hindsight, a terrible fucking mistake.
Oh, yeah. You should have called an ambulance immediately.
Yes.
And then immediately marked, and then asked for extra oxygen and shit, and then just wrote it all down. Just write it all in one big long receipt. Because this will be going to the driver of an Escalade or whatever the fuck. It's a Jeep, right? What hit you? What hit you? What kind of car hit you?
Oh, I was talking about when I got hit crossing the street, not the
Yes,
time
what I
I
mean.
got hit in a car accident. The car accident was like Buick LeSabre.
No,
something
what
like
car smashed into your body and then your face hit the windshield?
That? Oh,
when you
that was a convertible BMW.
dude, oh my god. I would have just been like, cha-ching!
Look,
I would have.
I would have felt the same way, except they pulled into the hair salon that they owned. Like they were pulling into the hair salon, and it was like I went inside to get their information, and it didn't look like there was anything to take. Like it was.
She's like, look, she has one of those water jugs full of pennies, like a grandma, and you're just like,
Well, I will say they had a bunch of Jesus shit all over all of the wall. Like there was a bunch, and I actually, when I left, I thought in my head, I'm not going to contact a lawyer if they call me tomorrow to see how I'm doing. Right? I was like, if that's the case, then I'll just fucking live with it.
yeah,
But they didn't. So I did call a lawyer and got that handled. But
yeah.
I was like, well, all right. And then 2 years later, I ran into that same person, the person who hit me, in the parking lot of the New Seasons in the neighborhood, and she gave me shit. She was like, "Oh, there he is." I was like, "What the fuck? You were texting. You were texting when you hit me. I saw it through the windshield, and I didn't say fucking anything. So,
Oh my god.
you should be goddamn thankful."
Oh, there he is. Mr. Glass in the face. Oh, Mr. Glass in the face.
Mr. Get out of the road.
Oh, look. Oh, surprise, surprise. He's walking.
Yeah. I don't see a limp. What's wrong with you? You're not that hurt.
Oh,
Yeah.
there. Old Mr. Densworth.
God, I wish I'd have done more damage to that car. I do. But I didn't even scratch it.
That'd be so fun. His last name's Weber, because that's webs are what he leaves in your windshield.
A web crack.
Spider webs in your windshield. Oh, yeah. That's yeah. I don't know. I would have I like a car like that. I would just been like, I pictured like it's like Sonic getting hit, like where just gold rings fly out of it. You're like, and you're like, nice.
No, it wasn't. They
But
had
unfortunately-
no money for me to take.
Yeah, you got hit by a Christian stylist.
Yes, that's what I got hit with. Yeah.
Not as good. All right, gang. Time for to do the actual show. This week we're doing Most Metal NFL Tackle and Most Metal Super Bowl Snack. I wouldn't mind starting with NFL Tackle. That's
Sure.
all right with you. Then we'll go into Super Bowl Snack to help you on your Super Bowl. By the way, do either of you guys know who's in the Super Bowl this year?
It's Tampa Bay and
Randy?
Nope.
Don't look. Yep,
no,
I
no
didn't
idea.
either.
I don't care.
Not
I
at
actually knew that Florida was in it, and that's
Yeah. I only know because Tom Brady is in like the 100th Super Bowl that he's been a part of.
Oh wow.
Like he's like 43 and he led a team to the Super Bowl, which is fucking ridiculous. And
Yeah.
people are like, "Oh man, I think it's Kansas City." I want to say it's Kansas
Oh,
City.
I think you're right. Yeah.
And everybody's like, you can't. Everybody wants to bet against Tom Brady, but he's won every time he's gotten to the Super Bowl. Why would this be any different? That's not a person you bet against.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
So to decide who gets to go first in Most Metal NFL Tackle, we're going to do the most metal thing possible, and that is roll 20-sided die. So who gets to go first. Randy will be rolling the What's More Metal brand 20-sided die that you can get on Patreon.com. The one says What's More Metal on the die, and the 20, the natural 20, says Natch Twombo.
Yes.
Fuck yeah. You get to feel the power of saying those magical words, Natch Twombo. Also, the die is large and is actually scientifically designed to knock all those other pussy dice off the fucking table when you roll.
Whenever you roll a Nats Twombo, it immediately goes around the table and just knocks all the other 20-sided dice onto the floor.
Yep.
That's right.
seen it
Anyway,
happen.
Randy will be rolling for me first because I demand it.
Enrico, you got a 9.
A 9.
Dan, you got a
German?
19.
Ooh.
All right. So
German
because
for
it's
no and
NFL,
German
because
for
it's
no
NFL
and.
tackle instead of just tackle, Randy, I want you to select the second GIF I sent you.
Okay. Okay.
So
I'm
this
gonna roll that.
is-
Oh, yeah.
This is the Steelers versus the Cleveland Browns. And the reason that I pick it is because it's kind of a reverse tackle in that the man running with the ball tackles somebody by kicking him in the head as he's running down the field.
And
It's
it's
just
like
a
not even tackle,
flying
it's just
karate kick.
a boot
And
to
of
the
course,
face.
it's the Steelers who did it, who are like notoriously always been kind of a badass. Like they built their entire identity off of hurting people. So of course, of course, he jumped up and kicked the guy in the face because he's a Steeler. Of course, he did that shit. I just think it's fucking awesome. And then he ran. He just kept running, ran right over the top of him, kept on going. It's fucking badass. Like
That rocks.
That's fucking tight as shit. So that's
you
my
already-
choice. The running kick from I think he's a running back. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's a running back or a receiver who caught a short pass, but either way, he
Nice.
took somebody out. Actually, no, I think he's a receiver because he's too small for a running back.
Nice. Yeah,
is
kicking a
great.
dude in the head is
Yeah.
underrated in both football and hockey.
Oh my
Life,
god, in
really.
hockey.
Life.
Yeah, in football and hockey, I feel like both are just underrated moves. You know, just kicking a guy in the head.
I know that helmet to helmet hits are totally illegal in the NFL, but I don't see any reason to outlaw foot to helmet hits. You know,
There's no
like
reason. Yeah,
if you're crazy enough to try to jump kick an NFL player, if it works, good on you. Like I don't
Yeah.
know why this is illegal at this point.
yeah, yeah. I don't think that a kick would do much of anything to like a 400-pound guy moving at fucking like a 4-minute mile, like coming at you. You're like, and hey, you'd just be like, your knee would be fucking through your sternum.
You just bounce backwards.
Yeah, you'd be like, your knee is sticking out of your back, and your foot is like shoe off, is just dangling toes out of your fucking the middle of your chest. It's like, oh, that didn't work at all. But yeah, that was it was actually really cool going through these clips and stuff. It was actually like, I'm like, oh yeah, like, there's a lot of really badass fucked up shit. All right, so my choice, Dan and Randy, most metal NFL hit. Randy, do you have the clip?
Did you send me a clip?
I just did on the What's More Metal thread.
Oh.
It happened in 2011, and at Cowboy Stadium, a group of coaches were talking just after the game when a runaway golf cart plows into like 5 people standing there, sending 2 to the hospital. Later, 2 of the people would sue for over $1 million apiece. Somebody had to run at the golf cart like downfield and like take the big things that fallen on the gas pedal. And anyway, so let's go see that hit.
It's going to take a minute.
Yeah. Anyway, so because it's a video.
Because it's a video, yes.
Yeah. Here we go. You watching it, Dan?
For some reason, I can't watch it without sound.
That's all right.
Oh my. Oh my. That is a big hit.
There
Oh
we
yeah,
go.
some pylons or markers got stuck
Brah. Look,
on the fucking gas pedal.
but what an MVP that cart is. Can we just look at that? Bam. Hold on. It just 1, 2, 3. Just dominoes. Just really mowing through it. That's an unstoppable force right there.
I like the fact that one guy got knocked into sitting on the hood of it.
Yeah. And he just laid in the passenger, and then he had to like tuck and roll out like a hot dog to get off the cart. It's fucking great. Some guy gets hit. he lays across like the passenger seat, and then he's just like the cart's still moving, and he just rolls out of it instead of like trying to get the thing off the gas pedal or whatever. He's just like, Anyway, that's how delirious this golf cart just fucking made those people. It's a late hit too, which makes it extra insulting. Just like game's not even in session.
A super late hit.
Super late hit. I think they should replace the Gatorade bucket with a runaway golf cart in all games.
Agreed.
With a cart
Yeah.
smash.
Yeah. When like the coach can be like jingling his keys, getting into his car, and all of a sudden like, what? You just hear and it's like whap. Like just like super late. Like they don't expect it at all.
They're covered in champagne out in the parking lot after like an hour and a half later.
Yeah. Like they're getting out of their car at home. They're walking out, blam. Woo! Just to get smashed into by a golf cart. Anyway, gang, those are our choices for most metal NFL hit. Dan chose kick to the head, and I chose golf cart to the spine.
An excellent way to describe both of those things.
If you're watching us right now on twitch.com, then you can in the comments right now you can put in your vote for who had the most metal choice. Was it Dan or me? And if you're listening to this on the podcast, we'll put these up on our Instagram stories on Wednesday and let you guys vote on them. See who had the most metal hit. Dan, did you? Actually, it's me. Do I have a backup? No,
I have a
it is
backup.
you. You went first.
I went first. I
Yes.
have a backup. Randy, can you show the first one? It's a high school game,
Yes, I can.
but I just like it because the hit was so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Like, it's quick and it's absolutely devastating.
And the kid's reaction to it
Yeah.
is so perfect.
The kid that
He knows
jumped up and
exactly
thought
what
he
he
was a
just did.
badass.
Yeah, he knew exactly what he just did.
Yeah, I think he hit the kid in yellow so hard that kid can now read. I think that's what happened. Like he flowers for Algernon, the fucking high school football player. Just rearranged his brain cells so much he's actually a fucking Rhodes Scholar now.
Something flies off of him too, and I can't see exactly.
Well, that
what
would
it
be his
is.
dignity. I think that's what, that would be his dignity and his girlfriend. Both of those things fled right after he took that hit.
Oh, that's hilarious. No. Will you put that in the What's More Metal thread so I can see it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, it's
I'm like, I want to see
It's
dignity.
really great.
I want to see dignity leave
It's
a man.
fucking so hard. When I saw it, when I was watching a video of best tackles, I saw it and laughed my ass off. So I had to fucking put it in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, it's just the image. Cool. Thank you, Facebook. You're delightful.
We can't let gifts, so we don't make money off gifts. Well, whatever. Looks good.
No, I got it. Okay. Here it
Anyway.
goes.
You can't.
Oh
still-
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes.
It looks like it's his helmet, maybe, but his helmet is still on. It's something black.
That's the
I
football.
think it's one of his shoes.
Oh, is that the football?
That is his shoe. That is his shoe.
No, it might be a foot. It might be. It's the football.
Oh, it is the football. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't even hold on to the ball. How could that be?
Oh my.
It's
God.
not even a. It's not. I mean, it's a fumble, but nobody knows what to do. Like the hit was so hard, everybody's like, I guess
Dude,
we're gonna
both
stop
guys
right
did
now.
a flip. That's how hard that hit was.
Yeah,
Both those dudes did a flip. That's fucking awesome.
yeah.
That is a great choice. My backup, Dan and Randy. I don't have. There's no one clip for this. But I'm gonna choose a tackle called the Night Train Necktie. That was famous from football player Dick Night Train Lane, who played in the NFL from 1952 to 1965. Night Train Lane was famous for hitting a guy in the head as he tackled him, and then trying to rip his helmet off before he hit the ground. That was his favorite move. That because he did it so much, they made the move illegal. So then he got this idea where he started jumping up and just clotheslining people like in the neck. They made that move illegal.
Yes.
So then he started doing these forearm smashes to the face. So a guy would come running and he would just elbow you in the face as hard as he could. And he told Dick Butkus once that his goal was to break his own forearm trying to do it.
Wow.
The dude was a legend. And you can literally find videos of him doing stuff like these. And it's like every game, multiple times a game, him just ripping dudes' helmets off and fucking them up. Dick, Night Train Lane. One of the most fucked up players.
What team did he play for?
I want to say Chicago because he was.
That honestly makes sense.
I want to say he played for the Bears.
I'm on it.
But yeah, he switched teams at one point, I think, in the middle. But
I'm sure
but
he
yeah.
didn't play for just one team, but still.
Yeah, but yeah, so they basically made 3 of his famous tackles illegal because he was fucked up, and so
He played for the Los Angeles Rams, the Chicago Cardinals, and the Detroit Lions.
Chicago Cardinals. Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
1952 to 53.
yeah.
Or
that's
sorry,
how,
54 to 59.
yeah.
How did the Chicago team get named the Cardinals?
Catholicism.
Yeah, must have been. I don't
All
get
the
it.
Catholics. So Rams, Cardinals, and who?
The Lions.
Well, now they're the Arizona Cardinals, and there's not even any of those birds in Arizona.
I don't think they start. I thought they were. I mean, when I was a kid, they were in St. Louis Cardinals.
Right. Well, they're in Arizona.
I didn't know they fucking started in Chicago.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I mean, it's weird because Chicago's the town where when I was living there, it was during the World Series, and there was a Cubs game on, and there was a fight. I was walking down. It was near Wrigleyville. I was walking down the street. There was a legit brawl going on in the middle of the street in Wrigleyville, and these cops were watching the game. And one of them looked over and saw all the guys beating the shit out of one another and just shrugged and kept watching the game. And why the fuck would they name a team, name their football team from a city like that? The Cardinals is nonsense.
He's like, it's third down. I'll get to it in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, it was the World Series the Cubs hadn't won in ever. So they were like super stoked. But still,
yeah.
It was one of the funnier things I've ever seen in my life. Just a bunch of cops being like, yeah, nobody's getting shot. Nobody has a knife.
It is
We're
so
good.
crazy that is not against the law as far as I know.
During a Cubs game, it's definitely not
I
illegal.
tell you, that's, that should, really kind of fucked up, but,
Yeah,
what you gonna do?
exactly.
That's fantastic. But yeah, so Dick, Night Train Lane, the fucking dirty playing motherfucker. But yeah, so I would highly suggest there's one of those, I think it's like 30 for 30 or whatever. Like there's one of those classic NFL highlight reels where they go over this guy's career. He still has, I think, first like a 1 season fucking record for like sacks or something fucking crazy too. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, there's a really great short documentary about him with the classic triumphant NFL music over it.
And then they show him illegally crippling people.
Yeah, and it's just
Yes.
just him fucking
I will say,
ripping helmets off and shitting in them and walking away. You're like, what the fuck? Gung, 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 gung.
I think one of the weirdest things about the NFL is that the official music of the NFL is country music, and that just doesn't make any sense to me. Why is it not death metal? Like, it
should
seems like such a death metal sport.
Yeah, it absolutely should be.
Cannibal Corpse should play the theme song for Monday Night Football. It should
I
be
agree.
spine smashed. Fucking name of the song.
Ready for some football.
You're like,
Blood guts.
that's fucking great. Yeah, Dan, do you have a backup?
I gave it.
Great. So those are our choices. I already forget where I'm at.
The high school.
That's right.
The high school somersault hit. That's what I'll call it.
That's
I don't
right.
know.
That's right. Okay. Well, so those are our choices, and that's gonna bring us to the next topic.
Next topic.
Yeah. Woo. All right, guys. So we just did most metal NFL tackle. We're about to do most metal Super Bowl snack. Fuck yeah, Dan went first last time. I get to go first this time. Let's see. I'm going to choose. This is from a YouTube channel. It's a variation on a classic, I feel. This is from the YouTube channel Epic Mealtime. And I chose what they call the nacho chicken sandwich.
Holy shit.
It is a bun the size of a car tire, a burger bun, a big pile of bacon, a big pile of chicken fingers, and then I just flooded it with nacho cheese, a big thing of salsa, guacamole, and then sour cream on the top of that. It is about the size of a go-kart, and it is roughly 98,000 calories, 4,000 calories, or 4,000 grams of fat. It is fucking massive and amazing. I'll
Has
send a
anybody
picture to
actually
Randy.
eaten it though? Like, is that a?
Yeah, they eat it.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure they did, but has anybody just like ordered it or whatever? Like, I guess.
Well, okay. Well, I'm just saying it's a variation. I feel like it has
Yeah.
all the stuff of Super Bowl snacks, fried chicken strips, bacon, burger bun,
Yeah,
nacho cheese.
it's just a conglomeration.
Yeah, it's a variation on a. I feel like pretty much like what would constitute any massive thing. So yeah, but it's just bigger and more epic.
And more of it.
Yes. So yes. Gonna.
Man, that seems like a Guy Fieri thing.
It does.
It does, except
It
for
really does.
there's no like donkey dick sauce or like,
Like Man versus Food. That
Yeah.
show. Who the host had to quit because the doctors told him if he didn't, he would die. That's how you know the show was legit. He was legit eating the worst shit ever.
yes.
He was like, while he was shooting that show too, whenever he wasn't shooting, he'd be vegan to try and offset what he was eating.
You couldn't
and he
offset
still
that.
couldn't do it.
No matter what you tried, that would not
Yeah.
offset the amount of sodium
Yeah.
that you took in. Oh my god.
You're like yeah, like a third of your body weight is just cheese, sir. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah. Hold on. I'm sending Randy the pictures of it now. I was getting some screenshots. You can post these up. But yeah, it's an epic. I mean, Epic Mealtime, by the way, is a classic
YouTube channel and
YouTube channel with some really cool stuff in it. But yeah, that was just the most badass one I found was and so but yeah, I wanted to go epic for my main choice, and then
Perfect.
I'll rein it into regular shit.
yeah, that is the size of like a sedan tire.
Yeah, the whole thing is basically. I put it in the thread, by the way, Dan. But the whole thing is basically. Yeah, it's huge. It's like a lifted pickup tire or something. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
it's like a tractor tire full of cheese and chicken.
I think the grossest part is how it's like a mound in the middle. Like it's not spread out. There's like a big chunk in the middle, and then it's like when they cut it in half, it's like a clot of whatever the fuck all that is.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Jesus Christ.
A quad of fantastic, I think is what you
Yeah.
were trying to say.
No, I guarantee. There's a point, and I know this is hard to believe, but there is a point where you get saturated fat to a level where it's no longer delicious, and I know that's hard to imagine. I get it, but it does happen, and I've
You're
had. I
describing
know
a
this
Sasquatch
happens.
or something to me right now.
No, because I ate bacon, mac and cheese, deep fried mac and cheese wedges. It had bacon bits in it, and I dipped it in ranch, and I was like, my mouth was like, that's too much. Like, I just one or the other, dude. Don't fucking both. No.
Dip it in water.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. It was like, dude, you gotta pump the brakes, son. Like,
Yeah.
you're too close to the sun on this one.
That's so funny. Your body's just like, oh, just dip it in fucking emergency.
Yeah,
For God's
much.
sakes.
pretty much. Dip it
do you
in
do?
lemon juice. Just get some vitamin C in there at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's my choice.
That's a good choice. I'm going to go more traditional. I didn't go for something crazy. I'm going to go with, honestly, one of my favorite snacks of all time, just in general, the pig in a blanket.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking amazing. Like, I don't know why wrapping a hot dog in dough is good,
It's so good.
but it's not only good, it's like the best.
Yeah.
It's some of my best memories in elementary school was eating pigs in a blanket. And this, like, they just put, like, if you put a sausage in it, it's even better. I think this local bar that used to have an open mic blank slate, they had a homemade, like a house, I don't know, like a crafted pig in a blanket. It was, but I mean, and they had ridiculous ingredients, and legitimately I would go to that mic just to have that pig in a blanket. And then I would also do comedy, which was also fine, but definitely the pig in, God.
Yeah.
And I was
it's-
bummed when I didn't go, and I'm bummed about it still. Like, I miss going to, I've honestly, I don't know if they're open or taking to go orders, but I would legit order one and drive all the way across town to get one
Yeah.
if I could.
So good. A pig, yeah. There's something about just wrapping, getting those Pillsbury biscuits and just wrapping some fucking little sausage. Those or like little mini corn dogs or something. Those, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Mini
McMinimans
corn
doesn't
dogs
ma-
too, yeah. But
McMinimans does
makes
a
great mini corn dogs.
little mini corn dogs. I will,
which place?
McMinimans.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They're
The
great.
Kennedy School, I ordered some there.
They have
Man,
them at
that's-
they
I mean,
have them at Barley Mill. They're really tasty.
wow, because all the rest of their food sucks ass. So I'm surprised that the mini corn dogs are. I mean, even a blind squirrel gets a nut every once in a while. Like, I guess you got to do something right.
Oh,
Beer sucks and your food's terrible, but hey, your mini corn dogs are pretty good. Sorry,
Speaking
we're
of-
never going to get sponsored by McMinimans now. I'm sorry about that.
oh no.
Oh no.
Brought to you by McMinimans. Go to one of their 40 locations in the Portland area.
They also didn't pay any of the artists that decorated their fucking places anyway. That's never mind. Not going to talk about that either.
There you go.
Speaking of Super Bowl snacks, one of our audience members, Space Fiat, back again,
Nice.
is telling me that Reelman is going to be open on Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, right. I read about that.
nice.
So Reelman is coming back.
Just for one day for the most delicious fried chicken on the planet fucking Earth.
So
I
fucking
got to order
good.
some. I've never had it.
It's so good.
What?
Again, it's no frills, badass fried chicken. It's just
Just
All right.
fried chicken and get the JoJo's because they make fucking fantastic JoJo's.
You
Again-
never have to tell me to get something made of potato.
no frills. It is the most basic fried chicken ever, but it's cooked to goddamn perfection.
All
I
right,
love
no,
it.
I'm in. I'm
It's
way in.
pressure fried. That's
Yes.
that's why the fryer is like
Yeah.
when
Oh
they
my
do
god!
They have to like crank this thing on the top to keep it from exploding. Like it's fucking crazy what they're
It's
cooking.
amazing.
It's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. And there's no speeding it up. They can make a batch like every 20 minutes and you're just like, I will wait.
You're gonna have to call at 5:30 in the morning to get a fucking order. They're gonna get inundated. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you're gonna get an order of chicken because it's just gonna. They have to. I mean, they're gonna have to put out numbers and give a lottery system at this.
There's going to be a guy at the Tyson factory, like in a silo, looking at it like a bar graph, like the levels dropping and turning red. Sir, we're running out of chicken. Chicken levels are dropping. My God. Red light flashing.
I'm hearing that they are going to reopen for takeout with one thing only: 20 wings for $10.
Yeah.
Even still,
Yeah.
fantastic. Do that.
Yeah.
Do that.
That's awesome.
Their wings are. I mean, probably fucking great too.
I've never had the wings. I always just get the little, because you get a couple pieces of chicken and then just like 4 JoJo's, and it's like it was like $6. And the JoJo was exactly 1/2 of a whole potato. It was so fucking huge.
They were a quarter.
Yeah, it was a
They
quarter of an
quartered
entire
the potatoes.
Yeah,
So,
it was about the size of a beer can,
yeah.
and it was fucking huge.
As of 1:55 p.m. yesterday, they are sold out.
They announced
Teasing
it and then it immediately sold out.
Yeah.
Like, there's no. Yeah, of course.
Jesus Christ. Why aren't they
really
open
funny.
all the fucking time then? Like,
Uh,
if you're selling out days in advance on just some fried chicken, it's like, god damn. It's like somebody's just allergic to money in that place.
no, they just. I think they just. I don't know. They don't want to. They don't want to serve chicken if they can't serve cheap ass booze.
Yeah.
Strong, like ridiculously strong Jeeks and cheap beer.
Yeah, I agree. Nope. So those are our choices for most metal Super Bowl snack. I chose the epic mealtime nacho chicken sandwich. Dan chose pigs in a blanket. If you're watching us on Twitch, you can go ahead and vote right now in the comments. And if you're listening to us on the podcast, go ahead and we'll wait till Wednesday, where I'll put it up on our Instagram stories, and we'll let you vote on them then. Backup time. I found this, and I forgot about it as a thing, and then realized how awesome it was. So I'll send you a picture right now, but I'm going to choose the chili Frito pie. Chili Frito pie, of course, is chili, cheese, Fritos, little onion. Classic thing. But I found this one where they were serving it in the Fritos bag, which I found
Oh god,
fucking awesomely heinous.
that is so bad. That is so gross.
Wow.
Just a fucking little plastic feed bag for your big dumb fucking head. I love it. Just a big,
Oh my
just a
God,
whole bag
that
of
is
Fritos.
Disgusting.
Yes, but it's so good. Come on,
That's incredible.
Frito pie is good though.
Frito
on.
pie is good. There's no.
Have you ever had it steamed in a bag?
No, I've never had it served to me
in a hot
Fritos
bag? Never had a hot sack of Fritos pie?
No,
When
I
you
have
put
not.
hot sack in front of it, I'm in.
Which, yeah. I haven't
only ever
lived, is what I'm saying. That's how I'm saying. I have not lived yet.
Hey, I'd
Now,
like
now I've got something to put in my bucket list.
I'd like a salt
Bag of
corn
filth.
chowder served in a tiny Mylar balloon.
a cone of clam chowder.
Just a cone.
When a pastry bag full of clam chowder. Squeeze it into your mouth.
Yeah, I'll just let me just get like a funnel of chutney. And I'll just
Chutney would not go down a funnel.
yeah,
A
just
funnel of chutney. God damn.
can I get one of those can I get a dick pump full of fucking New England style clam chowder?
A turkey baster. Just a turkey baster full.
Oh my god. I love it. A caulking gun full of
Caulking gun.
Oh, I love it. That's great. Yeah, just can I get a caulking gun full of Denty Moore's beef stew, please? The big game's on. In the bag. Here's your bag. Here's your spoon. Here's a catcher's mitt to hold the fucking hot sack in.
I have a curry out of a bag. That's true.
Oh.
Like those camping. You can buy all those foil bags of food to take camping, and then you just stick it in boiling water and heat it up.
Okay.
I've definitely done that, but never They don't have a Frito pie. Believe it or not, the people who hike the Appalachian Trail or the Pacific Crest Trail do not like Frito pie. I don't know why.
That would be so funny. It's just like there's a hiker. He's doing up the Pacific Crest fucking trail. He's like on mile 500, and he's like reaches the summit. He's all sweaty, sits on a rock, lifts a Safeway bag full of hot Fritos pie, just cuts the corner off, dumps it from a foot above his mouth.
Like a Spanish bag of wine.
And it just
It looks like
dumps out.
He's looking like he's fucking deep throating diarrhea while he's fucking doing it.
Fucking,
It'd be so gross.
I am the glass bottom boat.
Oh man, I just like the idea of somebody hiking the Pacific Crest Trail exclusively to eat garbage on the way. Like he's like,
I have a shopping bag.
I've got to burn all these calories somehow. Then I climb this fucking mountain, and then I can eat 5 yoo-hoos and a fucking like a
I want to pipe some chili right into my mouth.
yeah, just dump fucking a can of cold chili.
That's so funny. Yeah, he's like, whew, I really earned this hot dog inside of 3 donuts.
Exactly. He's so fucking awesome. Just carrying a bag of fucking Lucky Charms and whole milk or condensed milk.
Yeah.
He's like, finally. He's looking at his Fitbit. He's like, how many calories? How many calories? All right, nailed it. And then he just sits down and fucking eats that many calories.
Just eating a cheeseburger with 2 Cinnabons for buns.
Yeah. One of those a Kentucky Fried Chicken double down where they have the fried chicken breasts for buns. Bacon and
I'm
cheese.
glad I ordered this 2 weeks ago.
Just trying to keep it.
I fucking love it. I want to see a guy do that, like Mount Everest. Like reaches the. So like everybody else is snowed in. He's around the frozen bodies of everybody else he's around, like his Sherpas and shit. And he's just like, and he just opens a box of Voodoo Donuts and just
Finally.
sprays whipped cream over the whole thing and grabs a fork. Oh,
Cheese whiz.
oh, so cold. The donuts are shattering because they're so cold. They just break. I love it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have somebody film me just eating a Cinnabon on a treadmill at the gym.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Dude, I legit want to see that. Why isn't that a reality show?
It should be a thing.
like they have Man versus Nature or whatever. It's just like glutton versus nature, and it's just somebody that does ridiculous hikes and then at the end eats the worst shit ever.
Yeah, you're just. If I'm running in place, I really also want to also not get anywhere in general.
Yeah.
I did that once. I was running on a treadmill, and it had all the clocks. And I was on it for like a whole hour, and it was like, oh, you burned 300 calories or whatever, like running on this treadmill or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, and I'm like, oh, and I was hungry, and I was leaving, and they had like cans of like protein drink and shit or whatever, like
Yeah.
in the thing. So I just like blam, loaded it up. And the thing I saw on it said, you know, it had like 5 grams of sugar or something. So I'm like, oh, that's not bad or whatever. I pound the whole thing, and then I look on the back of the can and it's like 250 calories. I'm like, God damn it! I just did nothing. I just ran for no reason at all. So yeah, I just dumped the rest on my hot dog and I fucking got at it.
Chase down a cheeseburger with it.
Yeah, Dan, did you have a backup? Drink?
I do, only because I like the name, and I like the company that did it because they're hilarious. It's a pizza from Papa John's called The Meats. I just like the name. It's a ridiculous pizza. It's only got pepperoni, sausage, bacon, and Canadian bacon on it. It's just, I mean, it's filthy as shit.
Yeah,
But I just like it because Papa John got shit canned from Papa John's from being a racist pile of shit.
yeah.
But they left that whole unholy relic behind. The Meats pizza.
I love it. So it's sausage, pepperoni, bacon, Canadian bacon.
Canadian.
So
Canadian.
just pork.
Just
Yeah.
pork.
Pork 4 ways.
Yeah, pork 4 ways. That should be the name of it. It should be named 4-Way Pig.
Oh my god, that's so fucked up. Just like, yeah, we 4-wayed this pig and you get to eat it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the pig
Also-
fucker.
It did. It did remind me of that video you made.
Quattro swine, the ultimate pizza. What video did I make?
The one from
yes.
from the
The
show you
Savages
did where
sketch.
you were like pretending to be Papa John and
Yeah.
losing your shit.
Yeah, I did a video for Savages where I was Papa John, and because in his interview he had where he was like after he was fired, and he's like I've eaten 50 pizzas in 30 days, and I think all he was going to every Papa John's and like ordering the pizza and then tasting it, and going the recipe's all different, and like losing his mind, like he was this completely deranged psychopath. And he was just like, pizza's not the same now. It's all wrong. And you're just like, what? It's because you have a bunch of like fucking 13-year-olds making your pizza, man. They don't give a fuck. You all get your cheese from the same exact fucking source. The plastic ass shit that slides off your fucking sugar sauce. Anyway, but so I had this whole like sketch where he was in his basement praying to it, had an altar to a pizza god, and then a pizza god came out of the shadows. It was just Adam Posse naked with a pizza wrapped around his face, looking like a weird food derived like pyramid head, fucking like. But yeah, he like and then I'm just like tripping balls, and I think I have pepperonis for eyes, and so he dumps sauce all over my face at some point.
Yeah, you got
Like,
sauce boarded.
I get
got
sauce.
sauce.
That's right. I forgot the
And then
pizza
you,
god
you
sauce
cut yourself
boards
with
me.
the pizza roller.
Yeah, that's right. It was fun. That came out pretty well. I liked it. But yeah, so I don't know. Do you have any others you want to bring up, Dan?
Just the horror show that is 7-layer dip.
Yes.
Because that is 7 things that you shouldn't eat all in one dessert, all in one appetizer or whatever
Yeah.
like sour cream, queso, refried beans, guacamole, and
Salsa.
I don't know what
Salsa,
the fuck
yeah.
out. I didn't count 7. I don't know what are the other 3.
Salsa. Then there's marbles.
Marbles and
Yeah.
hate. I think is one of them.
Let's see. What's a like? There's a sandstone,
Shame. I think is one of them.
sandstone, shale.
The Mesozoic period. It went
Yeah.
all the way back to clay.
Some scarab fossils.
Oh, yes.
The Ark. You could find the Ark in your 7-layer burrito.
Yeah. At the bottom of the plastic, there's trilobites embedded in. Yeah. And then self-worth, I think, is in one of the
Definitely you eat that for sure.
yeah. 7-layer dip it's awesome though.
It's really
I like
tasty.
how 7-layer dip after like 3 chips is just slop
meal?
in a bowl. It's just like that's slop. Now you're just eating
It's just soup.
because
It's
once the salsa layer is broken more than twice, like it just gets in every other. It's yeah. You might as well put that in your chowder bag.
yeah. this is my 7-layer bag. Just fucking lay it on your back, squeeze them out.
Cut the corner off your Frito pie bag. All right, guys. Those are our choices for most metal Super Bowl snack. And that's going to bring us to the polls. All right, guys. This is where producer Randy's going to read us the results of last week's poll. And also tell us what was even happening, because we don't remember. It was a week ago.
So, last week we had Most Metal Smurf and Most Metal Chain Restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So for Smurf, we had the Smurfette versus the table eating Smurf.
yeah.
And with 54% of the votes, it was a close one. 54% of the votes went to table eating Smurf.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
I still wish that I was in that writer's room where they were trying to come up with like, we got to get one more weird Smurf, and some guy's like, fuck, I don't know, dude, like table chewing Smurf, and they're like golden, and he's like, what? Like I just threw some nouns together to fucking see what happened.
That's so funny. Yeah, I'd like to see what didn't make it. Like the one guy's
Right?
just like, saw something weird, huh? How about sex enjoying Smurf? Like
How about
what?
pagan Smurf? How about
Yeah.
pagan Smurf?
How about cat shaving Smurf? Like, what? Do you work here?
Hair reading.
Red yarn and photograph Smurf.
Conspiracy Smurf.
Conspiracy Smurf.
The Smurf happened here on the Smurfy Knoll. Anyway.
Where are you keeping the Smurflings? I know they're under this pizza shop. I have my AR Smurf teen here, and I'm not leaving.
I've been reading Smurfanon for quite a while, and I gotta say,
Grandpa Smurf's behind him. Tell the boy. Don't Smurf on me flag hanging off his truck.
while they get smurfed. They get smurfed to death with a no "Don't Smurf on me" flag.
But yeah, okay. And next topic.
Sorry. And then we also had Most Metal Chain Restaurant,
Okay.
Yes.
which
Which I
was
also lost.
DP Dough versus Subway. 79% of the votes
Yeah.
went to DP Dough.
Yeah, good choice. It is a sweep from Dan.
That is an extremely. I just liked it for the name. It has nothing to do with the product.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Well, I mean, that's all, like, I feel like I should have wrote evil Smurfette or something and, like, specified maybe a little
more
in the
specific?
voting. Yeah, but
Brunette
it was fine.
Smurfette would have been equally.
Right. But anyway, good work, Dan. Total sweep this week, and that's going to bring us to the Ride the Lightning round. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks again for everybody who voted and let us know what happened. I guess that we can find out who won this week's stuff before we.
Yeah, so far we've got Dan is taking Most Metal Tackle, and Unirico are taking the Most Metal Snack.
Okay.
That makes sense.
It doesn't because the golf cart rocks, but that's
That wasn't a tackle.
dude. That's a complete
That was
blindsided tackle.
anyway. All right.
It took 5 people down.
Sure.
That's
of
like an
course.
epic tackle. Did it not happen in Cowboy Stadium on the fucking? I want to call it the green. It happened. Anyway, so this is the Ride Lightning round. This is where Dan and I will Randy
Not me.
will choose a topic sourced from the Twitch feed right now, and at random, and then Dan and I, without having without having to be able to research it at all, just the tops of our heads.
Tops of our heads, because we know everything.
We do know everything, so that does help. We will just gut instinct, all ball sack, leaning on in, osmosis, to give you our choices for
Yep.
that. Am I winding down? It's
Let's make it one this week.
here we go. All right, Randy, what are our topics? Let's do it.
God damn. There's two on here I really want to give you. Let's go with Most Metal X-Man.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Oh shit! All right, we got to roll for this.
Yeah, we're
Right.
gonna have to roll for
Who goes
that.
first?
Enrico, you got a 19.
Okay.
Nope. Dan, you got an 8.
Most Metal X-Man.
Are we talking about original X-Men, or we want to talk about the expanded?
I think-
all of
I
them?
think
any person
Anybody that's
ever
been on the
X-Men.
X-Men team,
Okay,
if you're an X-Man,
all right.
Yeah, the Space Fiat who gave us the topic is saying any.
yeah, good choice. I don't know. I know what my heart says, and my heart says Wolverine. It's like he's a badass. His superpower is knives. His superpower is concealed knives.
And not
That's
die.
his power. He's got a really strong knife. Like it's. Oh yeah, and like he can heal and he can fight really well. But like that's secondary to just he has knives, which I always found epic. It's like, oh yeah, he's got these concealed knives that come out and he just guts people. That really should have been how most the first X-Men comics went. Is like they're up against whatever the Blob and some guys, and then they're all fighting like lasers and pow pow, and then they just look over and Wolverine's just like ripping a dude's intestines out of his stomach while he like begs for his life. He's like, he's just like moving and gurgling, spitting up blood, and he's just like just ripping it out and shit, and just keeps stabbing and shit, and everybody's just like stops and like, holy shit. And then like they just hear sirens and they all just run. They're like, I don't fucking know what to do. They all go back, they lock the door on him and like,
Yeah, they're like,
talk to
"You're
Professor
out."
X. And Professor X like, what are you why would we let a guy with knives on the team? Like that doesn't make any he's a hero?
Yeah, that movie Logan was fucking dope. By the way,
Dope.
that was
Yes.
such a good goddamn movie.
Just I don't know. Just like it just
Yeah.
I was thinking about calling myself something like Stabatha or something. I don't know. But masculine. I don't know. Like, yeah. Stabinski. I don't know. Just, Stab Man. What do you think about
Dicer.
Stab Man?
He's the Dicer.
Yeah.
If it was DC Comics, it would be Stab Man.
Dr. Slashenstein. I'm working on it. I'm working on names.
DC Comics can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, that would be their name if they were on DC. They're just like
Dr. Stab.
Yeah. Knife Man.
God damn.
They're fucking horrible.
They're so fucking pathetic.
DC
All right.
Comics are just what happens when a bunch of like guys from advertising just like we should get in this comic book game. Hey, Tin Can Boy versus the Bat.
Well, they came up with two characters with man in the name. It's like, well, this is how every popular character needs to be named.
Yeah.
And they just rolled with it for like 30 fucking years.
Yeah, Boy Man. Come on,
Calendar Man.
There
Calendar
is a
Man is a
calendar
real-
man.
Yeah, there's a Calendar Man.
There's a calendar man. There's a
Yes.
clock man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I
Yeah.
can't even take it. Anyway, enough
Yeah,
about how
that's-
shitty DC Comics are.
I'm gonna have to go with Wolverine. I know it's an obvious choice, but I have to take it. Like,
It's a very good choice. I'm gonna go with a character named Magic, which is Colossus's sister, who just has the power of teleportation, but also got like fucked up and teleported to Limbo, learned magic and became the ruler of Limbo. So, and has a magic sword that she can pull out of the air and fuck shit up with.
Nice.
Like she's bad as fuck. Like
That rocks.
Magic is the tight one of my favorite characters in all of comics. Frankly, like Magic is tight as shit. So I'm gonna go with the teleporting sorceress with a magical sword. I mean, she's basically the character from Heavy Metal. If
Yeah.
that was an X-Man. That's how to think about it.
That rocks. Teleporting is such a fucking awesome power.
Oh yeah.
that would probably be mine if I could choose one, like to have.
Hell yeah. Without
I mean, I
question.
would also take knives, but that would be like such a curse. Is you just like knives come out of your fist. Just like, cool, I could go to jail for a really, really long time. That's my. Although hard for them to find your weapon. They're like, "Where's the murder weapon?" You're like, "Fuck you, fucking pig."
But Wolverine could never walk through a metal detector.
That's true.
Right.
That's true. But yeah. Also, he's old. Like he's like 180 years old. So I have a feeling that would start showing signs, like really, just so he's like, "You kids and your goddamn guitar music."
Yeah, right.
Sorry, but good music doesn't have drums in it. That's all I know. Give me the Charleston. It's whatever. Do you know Swanee River? That song bangs. You're like, oh, Jesus Christ. Shut
Camp down
up.
races. Come on.
Ooh. You know, I banged a few Camptown ladies in my day. I'm old. It's like, yeah. The Wolverine man fights a Model T. Look, I kept all my newspaper clippings. But yeah, that's a really great character. I think teleporting would just be the coolest fucking like
Yes.
superpower. Like, you know, just
I think
go into a
teleporting
bank
in
vault,
general would be great because you could
go
live
into a
anywhere.
bank vault, grab a bunch of shit, leave.
I mean, you've been
Never need
reading
money.
Hyperion, right? Like you've
Yes.
read those. So in Hyperion, there were all those houses where they had a different room on a different planet, and when you just
Yep.
walked from one room to the other, you went to a different place.
Yep.
Like that would be tight as shit. Like that'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Super fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like your windows in your apartment would just all look out on different planets and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really cool. If Trump had 4 more years, we would have got there. Anyway.
Damn it.
Anyway, those are our choices. Go ahead and let us know who won in the comments right now. Was it me with Wolverine? Was it Dan with Magic? And
It's already Dan.
oh, there we go. Good choice, Dan.
Do we want to do a backup? Do we want to talk about a backup?
I feel like, yeah, sure. I mean, I liked Angel was cool because he was just a dude with wings, and then Apocalypse got a hold of him.
Apocalypse fucked him up, and
And
made
now
him
then he became
Archangel?
he became Archangel. It's like a super evil fucking with like metal wings. Like they gave him metal wings.
Razor
he
blades.
he shoots razor blades out of his wings.
Yeah,
Fucking
Dope.
sick.
he was
Really
tight.
liked that.
That was
Yeah.
really cool. Oh man, I had one, and now I can't remember.
They
Shit.
should really be thanking Apocalypse. They're like, wow, that guy was lame as fuck before. It was just like doing these super fragile bird wings, and then you made him a razor winged badass.
Well, honestly, now in the X-Men, it would. I mean, one of my backups would have to be actual Apocalypse. Like he's a member of the X. Like
Oh, is
all
he?
the X-Men are like together now on an island. So he's kind of a member of them, and he's like this epically crazy badass. So I would have to go with Apocalypse.
It's a good choice. I always liked Apocalypse. I always liked that his voice was all insane. Super low. I don't know. All right. Those are good. Do we have time for one more, Randy?
We're pretty long.
Oh, well then we're
So.
good. All right.
Then we're done.
Hey, you got your money's worth on this free show. All right, guys, that's been the episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Want to thank Empire Pigs for doing our theme song. I want to thank our newest Patreon member, the Wit, is joined.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, and so that's
Thank you, Wit.
super fucking awesome. Welcome to the Big Dick Club. I don't know what else we call the. We got to come up with a name for the Patreon. The
Yes.
Metallurgists.
Better than Big Dick Club, I think, is one we have to figure out.
Really? Feel like,
Seems a bit exclusionary.
nah. I'm just throwing it out there.
Metallurgist, I don't.
You know, you're doing a lot of naysaying and not a lot of throwing into the pot here.
All right.
Dan.
I don't. I don't know. How about gods? We could just call them gods.
Oh.
Got metalhead Heshers. Heshers?
Hesher's
big
pretty
dick
good.
gods.
Metalheads, good. Metal
The
gods,
Pantheon.
even better.
The Patreon Pantheon. You are gods.
You are
I like
gods.
gods. Gods is kind of cool. See, that's how easy it is to be to just say yes to something someone suggests, Stan. You can just do that.
I didn't know we were doing improv, dude. I didn't know I was yes-anding it.
No. Anyway, I want to thank all the other gods in our Patreon Pantheon. You guys are the shit. The Hexmen.
Can we just call it? Can we call it Pantheon instead of Patreon from here on out?
You
Because
should.
that would be tight as shit.
Yeah. Anyway, am I missing any? I want to thank. I want to thank Mike Lindell's Coke dealer. Your the My Pillow guy is on a bender right now, and it's real fun to watch. He's getting just a lot of news networks sued because he can't shut the fuck up.
I did see him get thrown off of Fox News. I saw that clip, and
Yeah.
that was absolutely hilarious.
He
They
was
were
on One
"Listen, we
American News
can't- we can't."
Network.
Actually, it wasn't even Fox News. It was OWN or whatever.
One American News. Yeah,
Yeah.
they one of the anchors just like got up and left. He's like, "Damn, screw this.
Yeah.
Look, I'm trying to run a propaganda channel here, not fucking
Yeah.
get sued." But yeah, I don't know. I want to thank all our patrons. I want to thank everybody who's listened. All the people who voted. Guys, thanks for tell your friends about it. Tell your friends about the podcast. I want to thank Willamette Week. Yeah, I don't know. Am I missing anybody, guys?
Join us every Sunday, or join us every first Sunday for the Patreon watch along if you are
Yes.
part of the Pantheon.
Yeah.
I think this month we're going to watch the Da Vinci Code.
We are watching the Da Vinci Code Sunday at 4 p.m.
I
It
can't
is
wait.
not too late if you are watching Twitch for $6.66 a month. You can join us every month to watch something real fucking dumb.
They should spell Da Vinci Code, but like code starts with a Q.
Dude, so have either of you read the Da Vinci Code?
I have, yes.
I can't. I don't think that guy graduated from junior high. Like that
He
was so
probably didn't.
so poorly written. It was unreal.
Yeah.
I don't know how why was that a New York Times bestseller? I still don't get it.
Because it's always like like the shittiest book or like some young adult book for kids. Like that's how America's reading level is like.
But the Da Vinci Code was particularly bad.
Yeah, I mean, 50 Shades of Grey was just
It's fan fiction.
fan fiction.
Yeah.
Like
It's
the same
honestly 50 Shades of Grey, a better writer than Dan Brown. Somebody has a joke about Dan Brown just being a squirrel running across a typewriter. And that's legit. Like that's exactly what it reads like.
that's
It's so
fantastic.
bad.
Yeah, well, I can't wait. Yeah.
It's going to
Anyway.
be fun. It's going to be super fucking fun.
Special thanks to Tom Hanks. So,
And his hair.
That's at
And it's
6 p.m. on Sunday, I think.
4 p.m. on Sunday.
4 p.m. on Sunday?
4 p.m. on Sunday.
All right.
oh, gonna have to push back my dinner. I'm 80.
That's getting in the way of the Blue Plate Special, Randy. I don't know.
Over at Luby's Cafeteria. Anyway, gang, thank you so much for listening. And until next week, hail Satan and fuck 12.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan and
Fuck
fuck 12.
kids.
American sin, burning into the ash. Begin again.